Hello everyone, I'm Ryan McDonald, executive producer here at GameSpot Live, and joining me, Alex Navarro, Ricardo Torres, and as many of the GameSpot staffers we could fit behind the couch, to be honest. Obviously, we wanted to start today's On the Spot off a little different than we had in the past. The recent events and what happened last week in regards to our longtime friend and colleague, Jeff Gerstmann, being dismissed. It's been really hard on us, and the response obviously has been tremendously immense, and it's been on both sides. It's been, it's nice to see that everybody speaks up, and it's been kind of pulling for us. On the other hand, it's been hard, obviously, seeing, GameSpot sucks written 100,000 times in forums and stuff. So, obviously, we wanted to address this and talk to you guys today. Jeff was a personal friend to pretty much everybody, so it was really, really hard that it happened the way it did. But you've seen, the news story we put up. Hopefully, you've listened to the podcast that we honestly said everything that we could and everything that we, I think in a lot of ways wanted. Jeff's probably in Vegas right now, actually, so Jeff's doing better than all of us. But yeah, we really wanted to say that we love and miss Jeff and give him, honestly, the proper send-off that he deserves. So that's what today's show is all about. And obviously, you can see it's hard for me personally. Anything you want to add, Alex?
No, I think you pretty much summed it up. It's been a hell of a week, and it's been really rough just kind of seeing how this whole thing has just continued to spiral and spiral. And we're doing the best we possibly can to just kind of pull together and keep things going as they have been. And it's been emotional, is what it's been.
Yeah. Ricardo Torres, before I go to you, Ryan Davis wanted to be here today. Unfortunately, he is sick. So Homer Barr is also out, unfortunately. But Ricardo, anything you'd like to add before we kick it to the video that we made for Jeff?
Good.
Thank you. Yeah. So with not much to say other than, we miss you, Jeff, and we know you're doing good. So, have fun in Vegas. And from all of us here and all of you watching out there, we're not through this just quite yet, but hopefully this message today, what we've done with the podcast and the information we've given out in the news story will go a long ways to answering your questions and hopefully letting you know that we're still here and we're still going to be giving you the content that you've come to expect from GameSpot over the last 11 years. So with that, let's go ahead and say goodbye to Jeff the way we wish and that we could have done already. So please roll the video.
Jeff, you ready? Jeff, come on, let's go. No, later, we gotta do a show. Come on, out, drop, spit it.
Taco experience is, okay, I like a lot of choices when it comes to, how I live my life. Options. And Del Taco's menu is all about options. So you can get a burrito, you can get a quesadilla, you can get kind of the whole standard Taco Bell menu. But then they also have this whole kind of shoddily put together hamburger menu too. So you can get not so good French fries and kind of a dry hamburger, but it's there for you. And then they have all kinds of other wild, crazy stuff like dulce de leche shakes.
Let's GameSpot.
Hello and welcome to the ever-evolving Let's GameSpot. I'm your host, Jeff Gerstmann. You heard me right. I said evolving.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I don't know.
Rumble Racing is EA's PlayStation 2 follow-up to NASCAR Rumble, which is the PlayStation 1 racing game they released last year. It doesn't really fall into the sports genre like you would think a NASCAR game would.
Yeah. Turn it up. Cool. I'm getting crazy on the mic, yo, it's the Jeff with the G. And I already told you not to mess with me, but you better not think to test my posse from the LETSGAMESPOT. We're coming for you, don't take it lightly. You dinosaurs are done, fool, you can't outright me. Time to drop a little knowledge for you all get clown. Give me the game scores, I'll break it on down. The 10 score is perfect, so it's infinitely rare. And if a game scores 9, you know it's way up there. We get that 8, boy, you know it's great. But that don't mean that all the 7s are too too weak to rate. 6 games have problems, but they might be fun. If a game gets a 5, you might want to run. When the score hits 4 or lower, then you know it's hella lame. Ayo, don't play this game.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. That's the thing. Hey, I'm Jeff Gerstmann. We're here at the Hellman compound. Here with my faithful manservant Chris. This is where we live. Out here in the middle of nowhere, out in the sticks. And it's nice out here. You know, it's far away from everything. Gotta do game reviews. That isolation sometimes exactly what you need.
Be sure to check out our game space.
Good work, Jeff.
Baby Ruth. They put Counter-Strike in the Pac-Man arcade. There's a bunch of PCs in the world-famous Pac-Man arcade in Pasadena, California. They are urinating on Nolan Bushnell's grave, and he is not even dead.
Hello, do you have a finished copy of your game that's out next week? I want to get a review schedule. Get a review scheduled.
Released Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2, and from what we've played of it, it's going to be one of the best games to come out this year for the PlayStation 2. For more information, consult our
Header gut.
head.
6.86.
That was obviously a little bit of a look at the great Jeff Gerstmann, and I mean that thing could have been like about 1 billion hours long with all the stuff that we've done over the years. But,
A bajillion even.
yes, sir. But there was some good stuff in there. So
Yeah.
thanks to David Toole for cutting that together. And yeah, so should we get on with the on-the-spot action?
Let's do a show.
Let's do a show. Let's do a show. Jeff would want us to do a show.
I think so too.
Totally. So I think we're ready and standing by with our good man Brian Eckberg, who